Okay, it looks like we're live. Welcome to Learning with Lynn. So I'm Lynn Huber.
And I'm Richard.
And this is Richard. And we want to thank you all for being out here today. Please make sure you say hi if you're here so we know you're here. And if you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay. So let me move some things around here real quick. Okay, so now you can see my desktop. And we are going to talk about, I'm going to move this over so you can see it more. We're going to talk about the 2020 Avon comp plan. So I know, hey Tracy, good to see you. I know there's been a lot of questions about the comp plan. And so I'm going to clear them up as much as I can. If you have questions, be sure to type them in the comments and we'll try to get them answered for you. But you know, Avon was purchased by LG Home and Health, and that is actually really exciting. We've been, for those of you that are new, we've kind of been in a state of flux for the last couple of years because Cerebus took over Avon, and you know, really, Cerebus is just a company that flips companies. That's what they do, and so they had no intention of keeping us, and apparently, you know, they didn't seem too worried about it because that's, I think, why we have been struggling with shortages for the last 2 years. But anyway, now we have this new company, LG Home and Health owns us. We're still Avon. They are 100% committed to us and our success, and I'm really excited by this. I can't even tell you how excited I am. This has been a hard year, I think, for most of us. As far as sales and as far as, you know, team building and everything. And I am seeing next year being fantastic. I'm just really excited about the future. Mm-hmm. So this is the new 2020 vision for Avon and the comp plan. This is what I have here. And you can access this on avonnow.com. And also, hey, Carla, good to see you. Also, there is a training in Avon U that talks about the comp plan. So you should take that training. It only took me, I did it this morning. We did it this afternoon. Yeah. And it didn't take very long. I don't know, 20 minutes or something to do the whole thing. And there's training on the sales comp plan and there's training on the leadership comp plan. So this is what I'm going to go over with you guys now. And so as you can see, Avon is more committed than ever to our representatives, the heart of Avon, and helping take your business to the next level in 2020. I, for one, am going to be taking my business to the next level. I hope you are. I know Richard will be there with me. So here's what they have. This is what they're doing. So in August, Avon acquired by LG Home and Health. In September, we launched the Avon Perks Rewards and the Diamond Club. In October, we launched the Avon by the Face Shop collaboration. November, national ads. In November and December, Good Housekeeping. Now, Avon had not been doing ads for several years, for quite a few years. And so this is like brand new. And that's really exciting because those ads are going to be helping us, right? All those national ads and you'll want to promote those. You want people to see because it's social proof. But you'll want people to see that, hey, we're in Good Housekeeping and hey, we're in whatever we're in, right? We've had recently, like Marie Claire, did our Hydrofusion eye cream. That wasn't an ad. That was just something they said that we were the #1 top thing that you had to have this year. So those kinds of things you want to promote. But the advertising is really exciting because that's going to help us. December, Avon has extended our qualifier for President's Club and sales title qualifying through the end of December. So it's always been up until campaign 26, which we're in right now, which ends in about a week and a half. Yeah. But Avon's extended it through the end of the year, through December 31st, in order to help us to achieve higher levels, if that's what we want to do. And then January 2020, simplified comp plan and new premier level and exclusive pricing. That's what we're going to talk about today. And January 2020, Avon is getting rid of the outlet. And they're putting a limit on what's new. So any demo purchases out of the what's new, you can only purchase 2 of each item. And that is good news because there are people that are top levels of Avon that are purchasing 15 or more every campaign. I mean, you know, each campaign when they do demos. And so what happens is the product, sometimes the products are out of stock before they even end up in the book. Mm-hmm. So this gives everybody a fair chance. I have itch. Sorry, you guys. Itch. Anyway, this gives everybody a fair chance to be able to get demos and to be able to have product and to be able to expect that we will have product. So then we launched some new products. We're continuing to increase incredible innovation and premium quality beauty from the Face Shop, and Chi and Belief is coming out very soon. This apparently it's only available in Sephora.
Yes, Sephora.
I think, but from what I understand, it's like the hottest thing ever, and it's going to be really great to have this. So that's coming out very soon. And then the best part about this is premium pricing means higher commissions for you, for all of us. So they're going to have exclusive pricing. So, you know, from the time Avon was online, we've always struggled with them. Way back in 2001, when I first started, the online experience was so hard for customers that when they go on my website back then, they had to register before Avon would even let them look. And the registration process was convoluted, and lots of them would end up at avon.com, and we would lose that customer. Obviously, we're a whole lot better now, and Avon was going to take away the ability to order from Avon direct without a rep, but I don't know what their reasons were for not doing that, but they've changed their mind. Maybe LG didn't want to do that, but anybody who goes to avon.com that doesn't have a rep will pay full price. They'll pay not the brochure price, the full price. So if it's like $34 regular and it's on sale in the brochure for $27, they're going to pay the $34. And they're going to promote that as, you want good pricing, you go through a rep. And I think that's good. I think that's really good for us. They're going to focus on core products. So the outlet brochure is going to be discontinued, and we're going to be limiting what's new products to 2 per rep per item. And they're going to offer more exclusive sampling offers to help introduce customers to new favorites. So that's great that we're going to have the ability to do more samples. And we're going to have print advertising, which Avon is going to pay for. A new and Belief ads featured in Good Housekeeping magazine. So that's pretty exciting. And then on the rewards and recognition part, Avon Diamond Club, that's for teams that have sold, the whole team has sold $1 million, I think, a year. For every $1 million your team does in a year, you get a diamond. So that's new. And then the President's Recognition Program charms, when you reach each level of the President's Recognition Program, there's charms that you're going to be getting. I don't have the details on that. And then the invitation to the leadership kickoff, you have to be silver leader or above to be able to go to that. And then we have enhancements to the digital brochure. So we're going to be able to share shoppable links, downloadable PDF, and more to come. So that's kind of exciting. And then Level Up for 2020, sales title qualifying extended through December 31st. We're going to talk about that. 25% on beauty for non-premier or President's Club reps. Commissions start at $40 orders. We're going to get into that in more detail. Starting on campaign 3, which is basically January 8th, I think.
8th or 9th, yeah.
Yeah, January 8th. And then the new premier level is guaranteed commissions of 30% on beauty and 20% on fashion and home once you've sold $5,000 within a single year. So we want to talk about those levels because this is going to be really important going on forward. So this is our new, oh, it's here. Don't mind me. Yeah, I saw the frequently asked questions and got concerned that I didn't have the full document here. Anyway, so this is actually really good news. And I have heard complaints. People have complained about, well, then that means I'm going to make less money. And you're right. In some cases it will, but I don't think so overall. And I'll explain that. But so first off, the commission levels, a contender is anybody who has not reached any sales level yet. So if you're new with Avon or you haven't reached, Premier is $5,000. That's brand new. They just added that. And once you've sold $5,000 and everything, that's in award sales. And for those of you that aren't really familiar with the term award sales is how much your total order is. It includes sales tools, it includes brochures, it includes your customers' orders. And that's how they have always figured your earnings was off of award sales. So award sales just means It just means that that's your total sales. Every order you place and every order your customers place, that they all get added together. So contender, you have to have a $40 order to make anything. So that means if you have not reached the level of Premier yet, if you have less than a $40 order, you won't make anything. Once you've had a $40 order, from now on, you're going to make 25% on all beauty, which is beauty, jewelry, Aspira, all the core products, and 20% on fashion and home. Once you get to Premier, that $40 minimum goes away. So I've heard a lot of people complaining about that $40 minimum, but I think that most people didn't understand, because once you're Premier, you can, there's no minimum. If you have a $10 order, you'll still make your 30%, because here you're at 30%. So there's no minimum. So, and also your orders are combined. So like if you're a contender and you place an online order for $20 and it doesn't qualify you for the $40, but then let's say you get a customer that orders online before the end of the campaign and they place another $20 order, Avon will combine those. They'll combine everything that comes in, and once you're over $40, they'll pay you your commission, and they'll go back and pay you the commission from the first order. So it's always, Avon will keep track, and they'll go back and work out and make sure you get paid. Okay. So, I've had some arguments with people about that less than $40. Actually, Avon used to make you sell $50 before you got paid for everybody. And then the last, year or so, 2 years maybe, they took that away and there was no minimum. But seriously, if you're placing less than a $40 order in a campaign, you're really not selling. Right? You're really not. Be realistic. Yes, I know. I've had people tell me, well, I work 2 jobs. I can't afford, I don't have time. But seriously, that's fine. That's totally fine. I'm not trying to say you have to do this, but if you're selling less than $40, you're really not selling, because a $40 order could be your own personal order, right? You're really not selling if you have less than $40 in orders. Because if you just seriously got out 10 books and followed up on them, you'd have more than $40 in orders. That's just how it is, right? And that follow-up doesn't even have to be a lot of work. It can be a quick text. Hey, my order's going in.
Can I just say, just to kind of clarify, not to be mean or anything, but really to clarify, if you were a hairdresser, you work in a beauty salon, if you did 1 customer a week, you're going to have to consider that a hobby. I don't care what you think. Can you really call yourself a beautician if you only did 1 haircut a week?
That's true.
And that's what you're doing. If your order is less than $40, so you're either a hobby or you're a business. And you want to be a business because you want to make money. And the other cool thing about this is that they've given us this information before the end of the year. You have until December 31st. If you're this close or this close or however close to that $5,000 level of Premier, you want to get there. You want to get your sales up to $5,000 before the end of the year, and then you'll qualify all of next year. It's that simple.
Yeah, that's true. I have some other things I want to say about this, but I will come back to it, because I want to go through the levels. So now once you reach President's Club, once you've sold $10,000, you're guaranteed 40% on all beauty, Aspira, jewelry, all of that, all the core products, and then 25% on fashion and home. Honor Society, which is $20,000 in sales, you're at 40% and 25%. Rose Circle, you're at $35,000 in sales. Now you're guaranteed 45% and 25%. McConnell, which is $65,000 in sales, is 45% on beauty and 25% on fashion and home. President's Council, once you sell $110,000, that's 45%. And Inner Circle, once you sell $220,000, is 50%. So a couple of things I want to say. In some ways, good job, Tracy. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
In some ways, yes, we're making less money, some of us. Like for instance, I am only Honor Society. I'm pushing for Rose Circle this year. I don't know if I'll make it. It's going to be a real push for me to get there. But back in the day, I used to sell, when I was in California, we sold almost $150,000 a year. So we were at President's Council, and every order back then was 50%. But right now, I am Honor Society. I'm actually about $31,000 in sales right now. And if I don't promote to Rose Circle, I'm going to be at 40% next year, the whole year. There's a lot of times right now where I'm at 50% because my orders are over the $1,650 to get me to 50%. Or many times they're over 40% because my orders are over the amount to get me, 45% because my orders are there. So I understand that it's going to hurt some of us in some ways, but I don't think it's going to really hurt us overall. And I want to explain why. When I look at my team, I have 300 people on my team. If I can just get this thing to, okay, I have over 300 people on my team, and I would be willing to bet that 80% of them are in this under $5,000 a year sales. So those people that are in that, and that's 80% of my team. And you know what? That's the same number for Avon. 80% of all representatives sell less than $5,000 a year. So you got to raise. If you're in that category, you got to raise, because now you're making 25% where you were only making 20. So, and that, what's cool about that is Avon is trying to benefit the most number of people. So you got to raise. And heck yeah, like Tracy said, heck yeah, because I want my team to make money, because if my team makes money, then I make money and we all make money, right? I want my team to be making money. I want them to stay, right? The other thing is, okay, let's just say I stay at Honor Society. I'm going to be at 40% all the time. But you know what? I always know that I will be. And if I increase my sales next year, once you achieve a level, even if it's only halfway through the year, you automatically qualify for that next level. So as soon as you earn it. So once I get to McConnell, then I will be bumped up to 45%. But also, our prices have gone up, and we're selling products that are better quality and higher prices now. And with those higher prices, and with the new LG products, the Avon by the Face Shop and the Chi Hair Care, my sales are going to go up. And so even though I might be making less of a percentage, I'm going to be making the same amount of money or more, because I'm going to be having greater sales, because I have a better selection of products to sell from, better quality, more in demand products that I'm going to be selling that cost more. So that means we make more money.
Yeah, Carla has a couple comments here.
So let's see what we got here. Carla says, I agree with Richard. We just have to take advantage of the great sales options Avon is giving us. This week, Avon has cyber deals now for Saturday. Yes. And Carla said, it is doable if you are focused and strategic about your activity. Lynn lays it out on her blog step by step. Oh, I love you, Carla. You guys, let me tell you about Carla. She's only been a rep, I don't know, six campaigns or something, 7 campaigns, I think. And she is going to make she's going to make the premier level before the end of the year. So she is one lady that's on the ball. And Tracy says, once you earn it, it's even easier. It's easier to continue reaching it. Absolutely. Once you earn a level, you're at that level. You kind of have an established customer base at that level. And so then the next year you want to grow. That's the whole idea, right? It's funny. I watched the videos today. The second video was on the comp plan for leadership, which, by the way, you guys, those of you that are in leadership, they didn't change it. So the comp plan for 2020 is pretty much the same as what it is now for leadership. But it goes into it actually is a great video. It's only like 12 minutes, and it really explains how you get paid and how leadership works and all of that. 4 months, Carla says she's been in. Go, Carla. Woohoo. So if you can do $5,000 in 4 months, that means next year you should be able to be at Honor Society or greater. So, and I have no doubt you will. But what was I talking about?
Just growth.
What they said in that video, and I thought that was really, really powerful, was he wrote it down. But basically what she said was, in the comp plan, especially the leadership comp plan, they give minimums, like you have to sell 200 a campaign in order to get paid your leadership bonuses. And she says minimums are exactly that. They're put there in case you have an emergency, so you know you at least need to meet that. But minimums are never, ever an icon of growth. Minimums are never going to decide that you're that you're growing, because you're not. If you want to grow your business, I think it's down here somewhere. But if you want to grow your business, you're not going to do it by meeting minimums. You want to be blowing those minimums out of the water. So like right now, I'm reaching for Rose Circle 35,000. I would love to get way past that, but right now I'm only at like 31, and I've already placed my campaign 26 orders. So it's going to be a push. It's going to be a real push. Yes, Tracy says yes, keep growing. And then she says, you go, Carla.
Yeah, go, Carla.
Yay, go, Carla. Oh, Sherry. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you. There you go. Congratulations, Carla. And Carla says, thank you, Tracy and Sherry, working hard. You are working hard. Yes. I know you are. I know you are. So, so you guys, so first off, I don't want to sound like I'm on my high horse here, but the comp plan is what it is. Whether we like it or we don't like it, it doesn't matter. My favorite mentor, Jim Rohn, he says, when you get your own world, you can do it any way you want. And it's true. We don't own Avon. If we want to set our own rules, we need to start our own direct sales company, right? But it is what it is. Hi, Catherine. Oh, good to see you. I'm so glad you're here, Catherine.
Hey, Catherine.
And but it is what it is, and there's plenty of room to grow in this comp plan, and more people are going to make more money, because there's really very few people that are at these top levels. Very few. I mean, do you know that only 9% of all representatives have sold $10,000 in a year? Only 9% out of every Avon representative in the United States. So then as you bump up here, those numbers are way lower. So inner circle is like less than 1%. And President's Council, I don't know, it's probably 1%. But my point is, less than 9% are at this 10,000. The majority, 80% of people.
I think they said 87% of the people are at the $40 level.
Yeah, 80% or 80, more
yeah.
of Avon representatives sell less than $5,000 a year. That means 80% of our reps, might be you, especially if you're new, or if you're just not working it that hard and you haven't grown that far, it might be you, but 80% of our reps just got a raise. And I think that's pretty cool. And you're guaranteed, you know that you're going to make that much. So I think that's really good news. Mm-hmm. So let's go into some of the FAQs. So why are the prices increasing even though the products are exactly the same? Pricing is established in consideration for products inclusive of components, ingredients, and packaging, which from time to time do increase. As part of our partnership, LG has reviewed the quality pricing of all of our products in order to be competitive. So LG told us at RepFest there was going to be price increases, because I really liked what he said. Paul Yee, our new owner, our new CEO, I guess, I don't really know what his title is. He stood there on stage and he said, we're in it. We are not in it for the next quarter. We're in it for the next quarter century. And we are here to help you be successful. And we are 100% behind the reps. And number one thing we're going to do is raise prices, because we need to be competitive. We need to make money. All of us. The reps need to make money, and the company needs to make money, or there's no reason to be in business, right? And one thing I do know is that Cerebus has not raised prices. Everything in the whole world has been going up. Everything. You go to Walgreens, you go to Target, whatever, the prices have been going up, and Avon hasn't. And because of that, we're way far behind all the prices of our competitors. And so we need to be competitive. We need to be in line, and we need to be making money. And if you think about it, our deodorants just got raised. What were they raised to? $3? I
think they're gonna be like $2.49 or something.
$2.79.
Yeah, $2.79.
$2.79. Yeah. I don't remember. But you guys go to Target and look at the price of their deodorant.
$5.
You're not going to find one for $2.79. Yeah. So we're still reasonable. And I was talking to my girls at my nail salon the other day, and I was telling them that our face shop is going to be like around $40. I mean, I think I just threw that number out. It's going to be around $40. And one of the girls at my nail salon, she's like 20 years old, and she goes, "Are you kidding? I pay $45 for mine. Wherever, that's what I pay." So that doesn't even faze them. So it's us. We don't want to let our own perceptions and our own beliefs stand behind us selling the products. You want to tell them that story real quick about the guy that sold everything in the store?
Well, yeah, I mean, basically, it's just to kind of cut to the chase on it. But there's a new guy in the store, and he thought he was a real hot salesman. So the owner said, "We'll go out there and sell." And so it was in a furniture store, and so this customer came in, and he started talking about all the different stuff, and he said, "Well, we have this whole couch set," and he thought he did a real good deal. He sold him a bedroom set and couches and some furniture and stuff, and he had a sale up to $10,000, and he said, "Well, let's go over here and finish out the paperwork," and so he went over and finished it all off and got the stuff packed up, and the guy left and went up to the manager afterwards, the owner of the business, said, "Well, how do you think I did? Look at that. I sold $10,000. He says, "Yeah, that was great. But the guy told me that when he came in, he said he needed to fill his whole house. He just bought a new house and needed everything in the house. He would have sold about $100,000 worth of product to you if you would have not limited yourself to just the one room." So basically,
so how did he limit himself?
He stopped him. The guy started saying, "Well, here's the living room set and that, and you're happy?" And the guy said, "Yeah," and he didn't ask any more questions. He said he didn't ask, "What else can I get for you today?" And so the guy spent $10,000, but he was going to spend $100,000.
So the salesman had a belief in his own mind that no one's going to sell more than $10,000.
Yeah.
No one's going to buy more than $10,000.
Yeah.
So when he got to $10,000, he just sort of closed the sale.
Yeah.
And Richard learned from that, because when he's talking to our Avon customers on the phone, he does this religiously. When he's talking to our Avon customers on the phone and he's taking their order, when they give him their order, he goes, "What else can I get you? Okay, what else can I get you? Okay, what else can I get you?" Until the customer says, "That's it, I don't want any more." He's not pushing. He's just there taking their orders, right? Until the customer tells him that they don't want any more.
Mm-hmm.
And let's see, Tracy says, "I'm ahead of the game then." Go Tracy.
Go Tracy.
Okay, so next question. How can I convince my customers to continue to buy these products at a higher price? Our enhanced product offering will provide your customers a destination to shop for the latest in Korean beauty, along with innovations from collaborations such as the Face Shop and Avon Chi Essentials. Offering new and exciting products to your customers will give them a competitive advantage in the beauty market. It doesn't say that in here, but in my mind, why do you need to convince your customers to buy products at a higher price? They're higher everywhere else. So it's again, that's something that's in your own mind. Let that go, because the price is the price, and that's what it is. And they'll buy it or they won't, and we don't have to convince them.
Yeah, don't let your limiting belief stifle a sale. It's just that simple.
Should I tell my customers or downline about the price increases? So Avon has always been known for quality products and its commitment to its representatives. By partnering and offering exclusive collaborations, Avon is bringing exciting new premium products to customers with exclusive pricing available only when they shop with a representative. We are expanding our product education so that you can convey the quality and usage of these amazing products to your customers. So they're saying take the training on Avon U. I personally don't think you need to call your customer and go, "Hey, we're having a price increase."
No, don't bring it up. Yeah. Don't mention it unless they do.
Yeah, don't even mention it. They got the book in their hand. They're looking at it. Yeah. They see what the price is. Walmart doesn't. I guarantee you, Walmart doesn't run an ad saying, "Hey, we're raising our prices." So I don't see any reason why we need to tell anybody about the price increases. If they ask, then you just tell them, "Hey, cost of living is going up. Avon's just going up along with everything else, Yeah,
when you go shopping at the store, you get up to the check stand and you're ringing it up. The clerk at the register doesn't say, "Oh, you sure you want to get this? It went up 20 cents." If they did that, you wouldn't buy anything. And it's the same with this. Just don't mention it.
Hey, Scott Kramer's on.
Hey, Scott. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Scott.
Hi, Scott. Good to see you.
Cool.
Oh, I'm honored. So anyway, now the next one is, since you're raising prices, will the number of samples or what's new products increase? So like we said earlier, all levels, everybody can purchase two of the what's new products each campaign. So it puts us on a level playing field so that everybody's the same, and Avon's not going to get wiped out of product before they're in the book, right? Because they said, Well, on average, most President's Club representatives order less than 2. Well, actually, I guess once you're President's Club, you can order 3 if you want to, but most people don't, because unless you're trying to stock up on it, there's no reason to buy more, right? I mean, and I teach my reps this all the time. We take orders from the book and then we place our order with Avon, or we send our customers to our website, even more so now. There's no reason for you to have inventory. Inventory is not going to help you. So we have too many products, and I guarantee you're going to bring in the wrong products, So I know reps sometimes say, oh, it's in the what's new. It's a new item. I should bring in extras. But the truth of the matter is you want your customers to order on your website, so you're not even going to be delivering them to them. So you don't want to have inventory. And even if they order from you, you can place the order and you can deliver to them when you get the order in. That's how Avon works. Why did Avon decide to eliminate the outlets? Well, customers love deals. They were also frustrated by service disruption due to the limited nature of clearance products. So they want to ensure that they love shopping from you every time, and our focus will be to enhance product offerings at the best prices consistently. So I don't know what's going to happen to the outlet items. I don't know how Avon is going to handle them, but the outlets are going away. Actually, that's a good thing. I haven't bought outlets for probably 6 or 7 years. We have some customers that want them, that always beg for them, and usually Avon gives us some if we don't order them. And I only give outlets to customers when they actually place an order. I put it in their bag. And we deliver books differently. We get books out separately. They don't come with their orders. We either mail them or we drop them off or whatever. But outlets, they have to place an order to get one in their bag. Or I just tell them, you can look at the outlet online. So I've kind of gotten away from outlets. And I think it's a good idea, because if your customer starts getting used to being an outlet shopper, they'll say, oh, I'll wait till it's in the outlet. And you've lost sales now because they're waiting till it's in the outlet. And then when it gets in the outlet, they're going to be out of stock anyway, probably. And so you're losing sales that way. So it's just not something. And we still have sale items. Yes, from time to time, you'll see seasonal offers and special promotions. So I don't really know what it's going to look like. I don't know if we're going to still have those booklets. Like right now, we have the little sales flyers, right? This is an outlet, but we have this one, the glam tidings. I don't know if they're even going to have those. So I guess we'll find out when the new year starts.
Worry about it when it happens.
Yeah. How will we be informed of all the changes? Regular updates are included in the Beauty Buzz, and social media. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. So, they've announced most of the changes. I'm sure there will be a lot more, but I'm actually really happy with the changes. Yeah, do I want to make 50%? Yes, I do. I'm not going to say I don't, but I'm actually not upset about that, because I think even if I'm making 40%, if that's where I end up, with the better quality products, the increased prices, I think I'm going to come out the same. And I'm the most happy about the fact that the 80% of my team that sells at less than 5,000 will make more money. They got a raise. So I think that's really good. And I think maybe Premier might actually give a lot of reps who thought, I'll never get to President's Club. Maybe Premier is a goal that they would be willing to work for, that they might see as something that's possible for them.
Yeah, they grow to there, and then they can see how close President's Club really is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's it. That's really all I have. You guys didn't have much in the way of questions.
They had one other thing on there you skipped over on the questions.
Did I?
No, on the chart.
Oh.
You scroll up. It was lower price skincare items.
Oh, are you still going to carry lower price skincare items?
A variety.
Well, our portfolio of products will offer a variety. So there's going to be, we're not going to have probably the $4.99. Those went away already. So, but we'll have different price points in there. So,
yeah.
And I don't know, they may bring in some new ones that are at a lower price point.
Some of the Natura in that. So there are the lower end ones.
We don't have the Natura.
That's
gone.
It is gone.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, but I think, I don't know. They'll have some kind of lower price point.
But there's such a variety now. To me, it's almost confusing. There's so much there. I mean, some of the local training that we've just recently had on the skincare was really helpful, because we have a huge selection of skincare items that for all types of skin. So it's good to learn that, and then learn how to tell the customer what they need.
Yeah, I just created a video for me, for my website, about the skincare, how to know what skincare. And there's a lot to learn. And if you haven't yet, I strongly suggest you go in Avon U and you watch Janine did, like a total of Janine Whitver, the lady that does the training on beauty, on skincare, on the Facebook Lives. She has two-hour sessions on skincare, and it's amazing. It's a lot of information, but if you get through those, you will be an expert, and you'll be able to help your customer find the right product for them. So Sherry, I want to say, Sherry, I am all for you. Yes, I'm so glad you see this. I'm glad that new girls are going to make some money. Yes, I agree. You know what I don't know yet? Oh, one thing that's very important. You guys know the new representative bundles that they can sell for their first 6 or 7 campaigns for new representatives? That ends in campaign 26. That will not be available anymore after campaign 26. So if you're giving those to your new representatives, you'll need to either make sure they understand this is the last campaign they can use them, or you need to quit giving them to them. So those end. But what we don't know is, are they going to be replaced with something? And is there going to be some new kind of Kickstart program? Because I don't know if the Kickstart program is still going to be in effect, or if Avon's going to announce something new. I kind of half expect over the next couple of weeks we're going to be hearing something about new reps. Because, it's funny. I've had reps say to me that that it's not a very enticing offer to tell somebody, sign up, sell Avon, you can make 25%. And 25% doesn't sound like a lot. But you want to hear something funny is we're used to being able to sell and make up to 50%. And we're used to having that 40% guaranteed the first 7 campaigns. But Avon's been very generous to us. I don't think there's hardly any other companies out there that pay that. If you look at a lot of the network marketing companies, it's 25%, 20 to 30% probably. Like you go to like doTERRA or like Isogenics or HempWorks or any of these other companies. I don't know what Tupperware or Mary Kay makes. I think Mary Kay makes like 50%, but last time I looked at it, which has been a lot of years, so I might be wrong, but the last time I looked at Mary Kay, they had to buy like $500 or $1,000 worth of inventory to get that. And they were having to keep inventory in stock, and so maybe that's different. But the majority of companies don't offer more than 25%. Some are 20, some are 25, some are 30. But I think we're right in line. And I do think that Avon will come out with something for new reps, but I just don't know what it is. I don't know. They're looking, LG is looking at every part of our business, and they're getting the most important stuff out. They're getting our comp plan out, and the leadership has been laid out and said that that's not changing. And so I'm expecting to see more about what's going to happen with new reps. So just watch for updates, watch for new announcements from Avon. They'll be coming. And I'm glad. And Tracy says, I agree. The new confuses a lot of my customers. Yeah. Tracy, take that training. It's, like I said, 4 hours, but if you can even break it up in different times or whatever, but it's well worth your time to take that training. And it's in Avon U, and I think it's called Skincare Clinic or Skincare something. And there's 2-hour videos from Janine Whitver.
The aha moment for me on it was, I always was always taught that it was like an age group. You have it was like 20 to 30s, 30s to 40s, and 50 and over was the type. But it's not. It's a skin type. Whatever your skin is, your oily skin, dry skin. Do you have blemishes here and there? It's really based on that, and you can mix and match all the different new products that we have. So definitely go through the training. It'll really open your eyes.
So it did used to be based on age.
Yeah,
it used to be 10 years, 15 years ago. It did used to be based on age, but it's not anymore.
Yeah.
Hi Denise, good to see you.
Denise.
And Tracy says, I have yet to do it. It's on my short list. It will be well worth your time to do it. And I know that 4 hours is hard to find 4 hours. I know that. But it will be well worth your time. Yeah. And keeping in mind that in January, skincare is going to be like the big push, right? After we get through Christmas, then it's going to be back to skincare. So it would be really good to be knowledgeable about it. Okay, you guys, I think that's it. I don't really see that you have any more questions.
It's great to have everybody on, especially Scott. Good to see you, Scott.
Yeah, awesome. I feel
Yeah.
honored that Scott came on our live. So you guys, I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. It's like the end of the Thanksgiving weekend, and now we're hitting the cyber. Avon has those Cyber Week specials, so don't miss those. Those are great deals. I mean, you know, your customers can get free shipping with $20. They can get 20% off their order. Great deals. And then the free gifts if they order $65. So be sure to check that out. Avon Social has posts you can post, and be sure to promote that.
Yes.
So you guys, thanks for being here today. Where's my calendar? I think we'll be back next week. I'm pretty sure we'll be back next week. Same time, same place.
6 o'clock next Sunday.
All right. See you later.
Have a great sales week, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.